Okay, today is the advanced day, not the basic day. So we will be discussing about some things which are difficult for some guys. Okay, as Anagi is not there, we will go to someone else. Is there anyone else?
Here.
Okay. You haven't switched on your camera, no?
I have on my video, sir.
Wait until I found it.
Sir, we haven't done that video. The Sullivan chewing gums.
Yeah, chewing gum one we'll do later. It's not that like an important one to do. So I prefer doing something which will be more interesting for you guys. So did you have done any research about like colonizing Mars or anything?
Yeah, I done research about Mars. Yeah, I done.
What did you find out about Mars?
In the future, it can be our home. It also say another video as like that one, and but don't have any oxygens. Then there are robots in the Mars. They give us some oxygens, but the carbon dioxide getting into the robots and the oxygen is give out from the robots.
Okay, so you think there will be oxygen problem in future?
Absolutely, and there are water problems also.
So what is the solution for water you think in future?
In the future we can't always get water from the earth. We have to find another things. Let's say we grill the Mars ground, then it can be a very bad thing because we don't know any so much. We don't know anything about Mars. So it will, then it can be a it will be always been then we have to always find the grilling. We always have to grill to find water, because we all know there are no water on the surface of Mars.
Okay. What about food?
Yeah, foods. It is also another problem. We can't eat soil like that. We need food, rice, those things. Then it is been a problem. So we will go to the Mars. Then we have to bought some any seeds, fruits for that. In Earth to Mars, there will be 6 or 7 months to we will go to Mars after 6 or 7 months. So that means we have to bought a lot of foods. There are no water or oxygen on the Mars. I think we can't plant those things on the Mars, but we can make restaurant without food. That is nothing.
Okay. So you have done some work. Very good. I can give you 9 marks for your speech. Very good. Shall we go to another person? Is there anyone else who has done some research and had gone through those stuff with regard to Mars and living in Mars? I think Eranda might know a little bit because he's interested in these types of stuff now. Eranda, can you switch on your mic?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I need to find you. Different background today. It's good. Every day it's lights on and stuff today. It looks nice. Okay. Don't put it, man. It's very ugly. Okay. Okay. I think your mic is switch off, Eranda.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, Eranda. Small question before we start. Uh, like, do you prefer to live in this planet or go to some other planet like Mars or something?
I like to live in this planet.
It's better.
Yes.
So if you have been given an opportunity to be the first human, or let's say the first set of humans to go to Mars one day and colonize the place, will you take that opportunity or will you say no? I will stay here. It's better for me.
No, actually, I like to go there and also not not live in there. I love to go there and come back, like travel like that.
As an astronaut or
Yes,
a research team member,
yes.
you will be there, but you don't need to be. Give me a minute, Eran. Guys, පොඩ්ඩි බබාලම ඉන්නවනේ කියන්නේ අද අපි කරන්නේ බේසික් ක්ලාස් එක නෙමෙයි. එරන්ද you can switch on your camera, it's okay. අපි අද කරන්නේ මේ කතා කරන ඒවා. so අද පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයගලන්ට අමාරු වෙයි බේසික් පන්තිය හෙට තියෙන හැබැයි එතකොට අද පන්තියේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට චුට්ටක් නිකන් අද අපි කතා කරනවා තමයි ගොඩක් අද කරන ඒවා ටිකක් advance, so don't worry about it. It's all part of the plan. Okay, Randa. So, do you think it's a feasible option to be in Mars in future for the humans?
Yes, sir. I think we will able to make small colony. Also, as of today, some I didn't remember the company name. New York company has made a 3D model
That
of
Elon Musk's company, SpaceX.
No, sir, not Elon Musk. I didn't remember that name. They have made a 3D model that we can make in Mars. I think they get the concept from a film. It's like an egg and it has floors. First floor, I think you know that electricians are then other things. Second floor, I think fruits, medicines and other things. Third floor, bedroom. Oh, just bedroom. And fourth floor, they're going to make living room, like living room and gym. Also, there is a other floor that like a window. That window also what's that? So Kirana or that
Rays, UV rays and stuff.
UV rays and stuff. It avoid that rays avoid from that window.
You say you can filter them.
So we will just filter them and we can live it as a at home. Also, actually, I forgot to tell that that 3D model also they are going to make in Mars also like a 3D model. They are big robots and they make it also from especially they make them it from Mars stuff like gravels and other things in Mars. So that's.
So I'm doing it this session as an example for the students for whom they are doing group chat activities. No, the regular group chat you have to do it like this. You have to be friendly and speak about the things that you know, and I will ask questions. I mean, your friends can ask you the questions, and you have to continue it like this rather than doing a speech. You share your knowledge, and other people will ask questions based on what you see. So, another question, a small one, I need to ask.
Okay.
Now, have you heard of something called terraforming Mars?
No, sir.
Oh, you haven't heard. So you haven't researched about that area. So, how many videos and stuff have you watched about Mars for the last, let's say, 3 months or so? You might have watched
10, 8.
10, 8. How many did you watch today?
3, 4.
4. So you are interested on Mars, living in Mars.
Yes.
So, like, how long will it take humans to be there? Like, to be like make it a colony one day? How long will it?
In 2050.
In 2050, they will be able to make a small colony first. So, do you think humans one day will have to leave this planet?
Yes, I think
You mean
because of that,
what are the
uh,
reasons you think we have to leave this? You might
women, then ice also,
global warming.
global. I mean, also because of that, glaciers, ice, then they also, you know,
Melting.
melting.
Hmm.
Also, uh, nature disasters and natural disasters
Natural.
and the things.
So we will have to resort to some other
Yes.
planet. So do you think we will have to find somewhere else other than the solar system in future?
Yes, also because of the sun is getting bigger, and we will we will have to get another solar system.
Uh, so any suggestions as far as you have seen in the is there what is the area that we call the people where people can live or where the life can exist? What is the area you call it in a system like star system? You call it a name. What's the name?
Uh,
Have you heard
no,
of that Goldilocks zone?
no, sir.
Goldilocks zone is the place or the range where the water can exist as liquid form. For instance, now Earth is in the Goldilocks zone. Because of that, water can be a liquid. Now, for example, what you call Mars, or sorry, Venus is, I think, in the upper age where water cannot exist in the form of a liquid. It will mostly be like evaporated gas. And in Mars, I think they are living also outside the Goldilocks zone where water is like ice. It's so
Okay.
too cold. So there are so many planets which are in the Goldilocks zone in other stars. So preferably people think Goldilocks zone planets will be the places where life can exist and also where humans can one day go and live. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I can give you like 10 marks. We have done some research. Anyone else who likes to have a chat until the video gets downloaded? I think it's already downloaded, but I want to continue the chat. Is there anyone else who wants to continue the chat? Oh, I will give someone whom I like. Anyone? Okay, then I'm going to give the opportunity to Eranga Prabhati. Eranga, are you there? Switch
Yes.
on the camera, Eranga. Okay. Eranga, were you able to do any research or some kind of thing about?
I have done a small research as I have classes in the morning
You
and
said you had a history class or something, no?
yes,
Have you watched videos before to now?
yes.
Not today, no? Do you have any prior knowledge to Mars and stuff?
Yes, I have watched some videos about
Uh,
that.
Videos. What is the biggest difficulty in making Mars a habitable place one day? What is the biggest challenge?
I think the atmosphere actually, the oxygen and also the water is
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think your
really
signal.
more.
I think we
Okay.
didn't hear the last part, Putak, because of a signal issue or something. Can you tell it again?
Okay, sir. Actually, I think there will be more gravity, also gravity problem. Also, there also the water resources and the atmosphere also will there will be a challenge to us to collect water and when we are breathing. There are more carbon dioxide in Mars, so the carbon dioxide percentage will go up, and there can't be live without there can't there won't be oxygen. Then it will be a problem one day.
So all this knowledge you took earlier, no, not today, no?
Earlier, sir.
Earlier. So you seem to be interested with life about Mars, no? Because I gave the topic in the
Yes.
morning, no?
Yes.
So do you think life exists in Mars in form of, let's say, like microorganism level, or as a small species, let's say, at the level of
Yes.
microorganism? Do you think life can exist in Mars?
I think there can be microorganisms and
Primitive
those
life.
limited life. There will be can exist on Mars. Actually, we can't say. Also, there are nowadays there can be like microorganisms and those types of things will uh, exist on Mars.
Mm. So people say prior to, like, let's say 1 billion, 2 billion years ago, life existed on Mars uh, at at much bigger level, because the change in the in the solar system and everything has led to the destruction of Mars as its life. Do you accept that theory, that do you believe that life would have existed on Mars about 1 billion years ago?
Um, Actually, I don't have an idea about that, but there can be live because when like there will be more like Big Bang Theory. Also, there can when the Big Bang Theory is starting, there can be life on Mars and other planets also.
Okay. So, have you seen about the dried out rivers in Mars, that they are showing that the rivers in Mars have been dried out about 1 billion years ago? Their water has flown
So I
across the
can't.
planet. Have you heard of something called that? They say that water has flown across the Mars, that there are dried out rivers, especially river banks and river beds can be found in Mars. Have you heard about them?
No, sir. In the video, I heard about that, but I don't have a proper knowledge about that.
Okay, okay. Anyway, it seems you have done some research prior to the class. Eranga, I need you to do one more thing also today, Puta. Can you switch on?
Okay, sir.
You have to mark the people's marks today now. So far, we have done with 3 people. Anagi got 9 marks, Iranda got 10 marks, and you also got 10 marks. So you have to write down the marks and send it as a photo or a PDF to me, because I can't write it down because I don't have a book today with me.
Okay, sir.
Write it down and send it to me so that I can have it. And guys, remember, I will select the best speakers in this class. I'm not going to choose them from the basic class, because basic class we are doing basic stuff now, like basic sentence structures and stuff. So you won't be getting lots of marks there. So make sure you join me and talk with me and earn some marks, rather than just stay put and listening to it. Is there anyone else who wants to join the discussion, or shall I tell a name? I'm telling the name, so I'm comfortable with people who have been speaking well for the last few months. Will be given the opportunity. Other people, if they want to test their speaking skills, can join and ask questions or answer my questions. Okay, as nobody seems to be wanting to come online, I will give an opportunity to Pramod Danwas. Are you there, Pramod? Pramod Danwas, are you there? Pramod Danwas, are you there? I think he doesn't have a signal. Usal Ruwan Palagama, Usal. Usal, can you switch on your mic and camera? Usal, are you there? Okay.
Yes.
Usal, so you have the proper background for the speech. Okay. What is the thing that is in your background? What is that thing called? What's the name of that thing? ISS, no? International Space Station, no?
It's
Space Station. Have you seen it live? It went
What's
past
the idea
Sri
here?
Lanka. It went past Sri Lanka a couple of weeks back. Did you have the opportunity to watch or see that?
No, sir, I didn't watch. I had watched Sinhala video.
No. I mean, it went past Sri Lanka a couple of weeks back. In the sky, we could have seen it. Did you see it in the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
day I see.
So you saw it. We'll start by that. How long will it take for humans to reach Mars with the technology, the current technology we have?
Sorry, sir, I haven't knowledge about it.
Okay, tell us about the things that you know about Mars at the moment. I have
Yes,
seen
sir.
you have been sharing so many things for your groups for the last like 3 or 4 months about Mars and stuff because you are so much interested in space stuff. Share your knowledge with us. What are the things that you know about Mars and colonization of Mars and everything?
Mars. Mars say, sir, Atukahayat again.
Red planet.
So we called it Red Planet 2. So Mars is the I don't remember, but
Okay, remember. Tell us the things that you remember. It's okay. You don't need to know everything because people here don't have that much of knowledge.
but I
Tell us something you know. Anything you like to say. Don't need to go to like deep things. Tell things that you know about Mars. What are the things you know and what are the things that you got from the videos that you have watched?
I know it takes 240 days to travel from the Earth to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And
Anything else?
I know Mars approach us once every year.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one is
Okay, let's give it a go that way. So do you think one day humans will live on Mars?
yeah, I think very surely one it happened by I think 2050 year.
2050.
Yes.
If you have been given a chance to go there, will you take that opportunity to go and colonize there? That you will have no return to Earth again. Will you take that opportunity?
Sir?
If you have a one-way trip to Mars, that means you can't come back again or you can't return from Mars. Will you take that opportunity?
I didn't understand.
If you are given an opportunity to go to Mars and stay there for your entire life, will you go there and live in Mars?
You think you said reasons.
No. I want whether you want to live in Mars or not.
I didn't understand. Sir.
Okay.
Yes.
What are the problems that scientists will find in future to live in Mars?
But sir,
What are-
this sound is
Okay, so I think you have problem issues. We can go to a girl now. Rashmi Navodaya, are you there? Rashmi Navodaya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rashmi, did you have the opportunity to watch anything about Mars colonization and stuff?
Today I can't, sir, because I searched something from Google.
You don't have much knowledge, but can you share us any knowledge that you have? If you are given an opportunity to live on Mars, will you take that opportunity?
Yes, I think I like to travel.
But you don't like to stay
No.
there. What are the problems of living
travel,
on Mars? What are the things that you think will be a problem for you to live on Mars one day?
I think atmosphere to main things also food, atmosphere and
Water
water.
will be a big problem. Now, what are the ways that we could find in order to solve these problems?
I think now it have oxygen. It have 0.13%. Growing things. These nowadays it fails. But I think bamboos. Bamboos. It do not affect.
Mhm.
So I
So we
I
can
think
grow some bamboos there and increase
yes,
the percentage of oxygen in the atmosphere.
yes, it's, gravity. Because of gravity. So I think in future we can't we can live some.
So, like, what is the percentage of gravity that they have there when you compare it with Earth?
It habitable habitable planet. Earth. Its solar system. Due
No,
to
I mean, what is the percentage of gravity they have there? Percentage of gravity that there's like half the gravity or 1/3 of the gravity. What is the level of gravity you have on Mars?
I don't.
You don't know, no? Okay. I also don't know. That's why I asked. I thought you might have a knowledge about it. Okay. So do you don't like to live there, no? So I will find someone. Okay, I can give you like 7 marks. Good. Anyone else who wants to have a discussion about living on a planet like Mars, or about
Sir,
Induna? Anyone?
sir, can I know the mark?
Usel.
So,
Usel got 5
Usel,
marks. Usel 5 marks and Rashmi 7 marks. Okay. So anyone else? Nipulma? After a long time, what happened to you? Nipulma, where were you?
I went to Western.
You went to reverse the. So is that the reason that you were absent for the last 2-3 days?
Yes, I think.
Okay. Did you watch any videos about Mars?
I can't watch its videos. I have class today morning.
You had a class in the morning. Okay. Okay. Good. We'll give that opportunity to someone else. Anyone else with some knowledge about Mars and stuff before we go to the video? Anyone else? Okay. Sanuja, do you want to have a speech? Speak? Do you want to speak?
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sanuja. I'll ask with a small. I start with a small question. How many planets are there in our solar system? How many planets are there? What is your favorite planet on our solar system? Is it Earth or Mars or Venus? What is your favorite planet?
Earth.
Earth. Do you think there will be people in future in Mars? people living in Mars one day? Will people live on Mars one day? Yes or no?
No.
No. What are the problems people will find to live in Mars?
Oxygen.
What else?
Oxygen.
That's all. Okay, good. I can give you like 5 marks. Thank you, Sanuja. Anyone else? Indunayani or Chaturya? There are many students now. Indunayani, do you want to have an opportunity? I'm giving all the people an opportunity to speak because it's not only about the videos now, we have to speak now. No? Indunayani, do you want an opportunity? Chaturya, do you want an opportunity? Chaturya?
No, sir.
Why is that? Ashendra Manukar? Ashendra Manukar? Do you want an opportunity? Okay. Ashendra, are you there? I think he got disconnected. No, Ashendra. Usually, sir. Ashendra, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Wait until I find you. Okay. Can you switch on your camera? But I can't see you that you have switched on the camera. Have you switched on the camera?
Yes.
Okay. Ashendra, what are the things that you know about Mars?
We want to entire week about entire weeks so go to Mars, and it called red planet, and there are not oxygens, gravity, I think, and we can't live and live it, and but we can produce it by robots and other things. About 2051 we can live in Mars, and we can produce we can farm in and produce oxygen on it, and
That's it. So, if you are given an opportunity to live on Mars, will you take that opportunity?
no,
Why is that?
there are some problems on it, oxygens like that.
Okay. Can you tell me the people who are ready to do the translation of the video? Now we are going to start the video. Are there anyone? Anagi first, okay. Anyone else other than Anagi? Guys, send me the names of the people who are ready to do the translation.
Sir, Ashendra's marks.
Ashendra got 9 marks. Okay, Anagi is there. Who else wants to do the translation? Aranda, then you will have to do it because I think people are not sending their names. Okay, we will start the video now. Wait until I put it into the main screen. Okay. Anagi, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you switch on your camera? Okay. Okay, we are going to start the video so that you can translate it for us.
Hundreds of spaceships take off from Earth's surface and head toward Mars.
අභ්‍යවකාශ නැව් 100ක් විතර පෘථිවිතලයෙන් එළියට ගියොත් එළියට
Fast forward 7 months, and this space fleet of ships is near the red planet.
මාස 7කට පස්සේ මේ අභ්‍යවකාශ නැව් ලං වෙනවා රතු ග්‍රහලෝකය ළඟට.
Soon they will all land, and a few thousand people will become citizens of Mars.
සහ ඒ ඔක්කොම එහෙට ගොඩ බාලා එහි ඉන්න 1000ක් විතර මිනිස්සු එහි වැසියෝ වෙනවා.
They will never return to their home planet.
මිනිස්සු කවදාවත් එයාලගේ මව් ග්‍රහලෝකයට යන්නේ නැති වෙයි ආය.
Because there will be absolutely all conditions for a comfortable life here.
මොකද මෙහි අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන්න පුළුවන් සනීපෙට ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් ගොඩක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන් මෙහි.
It takes time and many expeditions to create a self-sustaining colony on Mars.
එහි කාලය සහ ගොඩක් දේවල් කාලය ගත වෙයි මෙහි ස්වයං ජනපදයක් නිර්මාණය කරන්න.
Here is how, step by step, people might build a full-fledged city there with
එයාලා පියවරෙන් පියවර භාවිතා කරලා එහි නගර නිර්මාණය කරයි.
factories, hospitals, apartment buildings, and even clubs and restaurants.
Factories, රෝහල්, උස ගොඩනැගිලි ඒ වගේම අපනයන ආහාර තියෙන ස්ථාන.
First, we need to pick a time to launch the rocket.
මුලින්ම අපිට වෙලාවක් හදාගන්න ඕනි රොකට් එක යවන්න.
The launch window opens once every 780 days.
එයාට දවස් 780කට සැරයක් large window එකක් open වෙනවලු. කියන්නේ ජනේලයක් කැරෙනවා මාවතක් නිර්මාණය වෙනවලු දවස් 780කට සැරයක්. Okay?
That's when the distance between Earth and Mars is the shortest.
Can you play that again?
180 days. That's when the distance between Earth and Mars is the shortest.
පෘථිවිය සහ අඟහරු අතර තියෙන්නේ අඩුම දුරක්.
In this case, the journey will take about 6 to 7 months.
මේ ගමනට මාස 6ක් 7ක් ගයි.
Let's move to the launch pad. Here we see the spacecraft connected to a booster rocket.
අපි lunch pad එය යවන තැනට
Ignition. The booster
Wait, you missed a sentence, I think.
pad. Here we see the spacecraft connected to a booster rocket.
ඔයාලට මේක පේනවා මේ රොකට් එක තවත් සවි කරලා තියෙනවා බූස්ටර්
Okay. බූස්ට් රොකට් එකකට සවි කරලා තියෙනවා. තවත් මේක බූස්ට් කරන එක නැද්දගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් රොකට් එකකට. හරිද?
Ignition. The booster sends the spacecraft into the air.
මේ රොකට් එක යවනවා ආකාශයට.
Okay, very good. 10 marks. Who else? Who is ready to do the translation? I think this is a very difficult video. One of the most difficult videos. Even I find it difficult. ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් අනිවාර්යයෙන් මේක explain කරන්න. මම එහෙම වුණොත් හොඳට තෝරලා දෙනවා. මේ කියන්නේ අනිත් අය ready වෙලා නැත්නම් කියනදලා. Okay. Eranda, can you do the translation? Eranda, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you try?
Okay.
Switch on the mic.
It then undots and lands back on Earth. Sends the spacecraft into the air. It then undots and lands back on Earth.
Spaceship යවනවා අහසට සහ complete that.
Into the air. It then undots and lands back on Earth.
So what understand lands
The understand land back on the एक आपा
land භූමි හිම ඔක්කොම යවනවා.
නෑ ඒ කියන්නේ මේ එහෙන් බබා ගොඩ බාලි වල ආපහු පෘථිවියට තාපහු එනවා කියලා අණ්ඩක් කරනවා කියන විදිහට මේ අර ඔකට කාලා කුඩේදී අනිත් කෑල්ල කඩාගෙන වැටෙනවා. ඔව් ඒක. Okay.
At the same time, the spacecraft's engines start and it makes its way to Earth's parking orbit.
ටිකක් කලද්දී engine start වෙලා පෘථිවියට යනවා.
Orbit එකට පෘථිවි කක්ෂයට ඇතුල් වෙනවා නේ.
To make this ascent, the ship has used almost all its fuel.
මේක වෙන්න යානේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම මේ ඉන්ධන ටික යනවා.
Now needs.
Did you watch this video? I mean, video බැලුවද?
Yes sir.
How many times?
3.
3 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Refueling. To do this, we use our ship has used almost all its fuel and now needs refueling.
යානය මුළු ඔක්කොම ඉන්ධන පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙනවා. දැන් අපි තව ඉන්ධන ඕනේ තව ඉන්ධන ඕනේ.
To do this, we use our booster again.
මේක කරන්න අපි boosters පාවිච්චි කරනවා.
Huge crane places another spacecraft on the booster.
Second rating.
Again, a huge crane places another spacecraft on the booster.
තවත් space යාන දානවා boosters වලට.
There are huge fuel tanks inside the ship.
ඒ යානය ඇතුලේ ලොකු ඉන්ධන පිරකු බැරල් වගේ තියෙනවා.
The booster launches from Earth and takes the refueler into orbit.
Second.
The booster launches from Earth and takes the refueler into orbit.
I can't hear you.
The booster launches and takes the fuel into orbit.
Launches
පිටත් වෙලා
පිටත් වෙනවා orbit එකේ එහාට.
එහාට ගෙනියලා තෙල් ගෙනියනවා මේ
Docks with the spaceship and fills it with fuel.
ඒක හයිනවා ස්පේස්ෂිප් එකෙන් සහ තෙල් පුරවනවා.
The journey through space may need a total of 5 such refuelings.
ඒ ගමන අතරතුරට අයයේ තෙල් 5 පාරක් ඕනෙනවා.
And for the first mission to build a colony on Mars, we need 5 spaceships.
පළවෙනි කොලනි කියන්නේ ජනපදය හදන්න අපිට යාන 5ක් ඕනෙනවා.
So that's about 25 launches from Earth.
ඒක පිටත් වීම 25ක් වෙනවා පෘථිවිය ඉඳන්.
Considering that the booster costs $230 million.
boosters වලට විතර ගණන් යනවා මිලියන 230ක්. ඩොලර් මිලියන 230ක්.
Refueler $130 million.
Refueler කියන්නේ තෙල් ඉන්ධන පුරවනවාට යනවා ඩොලර් මිලියන 130ක්.
And the ship itself is $200 million.
යානාවට යනවා මිලියන 200ක්.
The price tag on the mission is pretty impressive.
මේවට යන ගාන ගොඩක් ගණන් මේ පුදුමාකාර ශිෂ්ට ගාන.
So, ignition. Fast forward in time, and the first 5 ships descend to the surface of Mars.
Sir, can we break it?
Ignition. Fast forward in time, and the first 5 ships descend to the surface of Mars.
පළවෙනි යාන 5 අඟහරුවල ගොඩ බහිනවා.
These ships haven't brought the first humans.
මේ පළවෙනි 5 මිනිස්සු ගෙනාවේ නැහැ.
They carry only payloads, like fuel and water supplies.
ඒ කට්ටිය ගෙනාවේ තෙල් සහ වතුර සප්ලයි.
oxygen for breathing, and medical supplies.
ඔක්සිජන් හුස්ම ගන්න සහ ඖෂධ.
There are also first living modules, waste management systems, and a huge number of solar panels for generating electricity.
Second repeat.
Supplies. There are also first living modules, waste management systems, and a huge number of solar panels for
පළවෙනි නිවාස සහ නිවාස අය කුණු ප්‍රත්‍යක්ෂීකරණය සහ ඉදිරි ලබා ගන්න සූර්ය
generating electricity. Before landing, one of the ships launches a system of satellites into orbit.
Before landing,
ඒක ගොඩමයින් ඉස්සෙල්ලා පිට කරනවා ලොන්ච් කරන මේ සැටලයිට් එක.
okay, very good. Enough. 10 marks. Iranga, write down the marks. Is there anyone who can translate it? Hasini, can you do it? Hasini Nimesha?
I can't watch this video. Today morning I have 2 classes.
Okay. Anyone else who had watched this video? At least one time, balla තියෙනවනේ එකපාරක් හරි නිකන් ඩෝන් ගාලා පයින් එපා කරන්න because it will not be easy. Is there anyone else who has watched this video at least one time? එකපාරක් හරි බලපු ළමයි අශේන්ද්‍ර මනුක? Ashendra?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready? Shravya,
Yeah.
you can try it out, you can. Switch on the camera. Okay.
It'll provide communication on the red planet.
It will provide communication on the red planet.
Red planet එක්ක රතු ග්‍රහයත් එක්ක සංවේදනය
කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay.
So the robots begin their work on Mars.
රොබෝලා මේ මාස් එකේ මේ වැඩ
වැඩ කරන්න පටන් ගන්නවා.
First, a whole bunch of little rovers line up and unfold solar panels.
සූර්ය පැනල
සවි කරනවානේ. whole bunch of කියන්නේ මේ ප්‍රමාණයක් මේකේ solar panel සවි කරනවා නේ.
Their total area reaches the size of 7 soccer fields.
The total area reaches the size of 7 soccer fields.
What's I can't hear.
The total area is the size of a 7 soccer field.
මුළු ප්‍රදේශයේම
soccer fields කියලා කියන්නේ මේ පාපන්දු පිටි කියන එක. පාපන්දු පිටි 7ක් විතර ප්‍රමාණයක ප්‍රදේශයක මේ සූර්ය පැනල සවි කරනවා. Okay?
They're much less efficient on Mars than on Earth.
Mars
They are much less efficient on Mars than on Earth. ඒවායේ efficient එක. What is efficient? කාර්යක්ෂමතාවය. ඒවායේ කාර්යක්ෂමතාවය අඩුයි මොනවට වඩාද?
පෘථිවියට
වඩා මේ කාර්යක්ෂමතාවය අඩුයි මාස් වල. අයියේ ඉරු එළිය වැටෙනවා අඩුයි නේද? Okay? The sunlight.
Frequent sandstorms fill the working surface of the panels with sand.
So I can't hear properly.
They're much less efficient on Mars than on Earth. Frequent sandstorms fill the working surface of the panels with sand.
Frequent sandstorms fill the surface of solar panels.
සූර්ය පැනලවල
Frequent sandstorms කියන මොනවද නිතර සිදුවෙන මොනවද? sandstorms වැලි කුණාටු නේද? වැලි කුණාටු වලින් අර සූර්ය පැනල ටික වැහෙනවා.
But at the same time, the strong winds of the red planet also help to wipe the sand away.
වැලි මේ මේ ග්‍රහයගේ වැලි මොකද?
wipe out වෙනවා. wipe out වෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ පිහිදලා දානවා මොනවද? by the strong winds. මේ තියෙන බලවත් සුළං වලින් අර ඒවා පිහිසිදුත් වෙනවලු ආපහු. okay?
Other rovers, equipped with powerful drills, began searching for water in the Martian soil.
රොබෝලා මේ වතුර හොයනවා.
හොයන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. I can give you 6 marks. Write it down, Eranga. He has 6 marks. Anyone else? තව කවුරු ඉන්නවද? මේක translate කරන්න ready එකනේ? Okay. Are there any people who want to do the translation? Okay. Anyone? Okay. So we will have this video again on Thursday. After Thursday, may video ki ithuru tika karana. We will have more discussions about what you call our Mars, our neighboring planet, and we will discuss more and more about colonization of Mars. This topic will go on for another couple of weeks. We will discuss and we will have a debate as well. The debate would be whether it is suitable to colonize Mars or whether it is suitable to stay in our planet and look after it for a bit longer, because at the rate at which we are going, I believe, all the
Don't we have any presentations?
we will have, it is with regard to Mars. This is a 2-week project that we will do another day with this video, and I might send another few videos. We will discuss about Mars for this week, and next week we will have a presentation with regard to whether it is good to colonize Mars or whether it is bad to colonize Mars. I personally believe it is too early, because I don't think we humans have developed that much to be able to colonize Mars at the moment. I think we need to look after our planet and prolong our life here on this planet, rather than trying to destroy it quickly and trying to move to another planet. We will have to slow down a bit and try to find a method in order to save our planet. Because if we destroy it quicker than the time we take to find another good planet to live, humanity will certainly be extinct. So we have to make sure that we find a way to keep ourselves going for another, let's say 1,000 years at least. So the speed at which we are going, they say we have another 200 years remaining on this planet, because the way we use our resources, we are replenishing, or we are not replenishing them, we are destroying them at a very rapid rate. We will not be able to live on more than 200 years. So it's a debate. Some people say no, we have to live quickly and find a good planet to live. Some people say no, we have to save this planet first and then look for the alternatives that we have in future. So those things will be dependent on the things that we do in future. But for the time being, I want you to do more research on what would be the future of our planet, and we will have more discussions later. So tomorrow will be the sentence structures day. अब मैं उगलाट रखे के sentences देना हाँ ये वाले बाकी वाले कहने उगलाट कथा करना उर्दू में लेसी है ना those things also. Yes.
Do we do our speeches?
Yes, speeches will be happen on Thursday. Speeches will happen on Thursday about the chewing gums and all the stuff will happen on Thursday with the remaining part of this video as well. We have only discussed about 2.5 minutes of this video, so we have another 6 minutes remaining. At the same time, guys, if you find any good videos about Mars, do drop it to the groups so that other people will have the opportunity to watch them. It may be like infographics, Dr. Binox, or what if, Brightside, Kyrgyzstan, anything. Drop them to the group so that other people can also have watch and get some knowledge about these things. So make sure you join the classes again tomorrow at 12 o'clock exactly to speak, to listen actually, to learn about sentence structures and especially the basic spoken structures that you don't really learn in your normal grammar classes. So goodbye for the day. Make sure you are ready for the next day's class. And Nipulma, get ready with something about Mars. Mars ගැන මොනවාරි හොයාගෙන එන්න. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So goodbye everyone. We'll meet again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.